Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Oh Varoru, nicely tied girl. After you very carefully cook many kinds of sweets for Madhu Matan, Krishna, on the order of the Queen of Braja, Yashoda, you hand them to your girlfriends like me to bring them to Krishna. In his Swarupa Vesh, Sri Raghunatha serves Swamini. He has a very vivid experience of these Rasika services. In the previous verse, he perceived the Suya Puja. And in this verse, he sees how she is ordered by Swamini to bring ladus and other savories to Krishna's abode, Nandishvara, in the afternoon, after Swamini has been ordered to prepare these dishes by Mother Yashoda. After Shrimati performed the worship of the sun god at 3:30 in the afternoon, she is forced to separate from Krishna. After playing with him for more than 4 hours at midday, because her mother-in-law takes her back home. In Govinda Lilamrita, this is beautifully described. The picture of the fair-browed Radhika's golden body was filled with the pleasing milk of her heart's lover's playful sports. This gave great joy to the eyes of her girlfriends. But now this drug lost its color since the poison of their separation from Krishna turned the milk sour and their eyes began to burn of it. When Sri Radhika comes home, her girlfriends anoint her transcendental body with cooling substances like camphor, sandal paste. But these things immediately dry up and fall from her burning body again. That is how afflicted she is out of separation from her prana Vallabha. Her friends are thus continuously engaged in anointing Sri Radhika's limbs with sandalwood pulp, lotus stems, green tender leaves, and other cooling substances. Meanwhile, one gopi named Chandanakala comes and tells Radhika that the Queen of Raj, Yashoda, has ordered her to cook Krishna's evening. After Radhika hears from this girl about all the nectarian leelas that Krishna was playing at his parental home, she personally begins to cook sweets for him in order to remain patient.
I giochi di Krishna nella sua casa genitale, comincia a cucinare entusiasmata da questo.
Sri Bangi Bihari Vidyalankara writes, O Varoru! Vara means cooking and Uru means the greatest or the worshipable. Thus, Varoru here also means the greatest cook. Shri Siddha Krishna Das Babaji sings in his Pratarthanamrita Tarangini, a river of nectarian prayers. O Gandharvike, Chandanakala, a gopi that was sent by Queen Yashoda, quickly comes to you and tells you to make and send some cakes for Govinda's evening meal. When you drink these ambrosial words through your ears, you immediately go to the kitchen with your assistants.
Ti è dato l'incarico di cucinare con il tuo assistente, quindi funziona.
O merciful one, when can I attain that fortunate state that I can clean your kitchen, make a fire in the heart, clean it and put it on the heart? I will bring water, coconut, ghee, small bananas, sugar, and I will grind black pepper and hand it to you while you blissfully sit down on a stool. When will you delight the eyes of this maidservant by making amrita kelika pies and other savories for your beloved? The preparation that Swamini single-handedly cooks for Prananath in the evening on the order of Mother Yashoda are excellent. She does not wear many ornaments and she cooks alone. There's nobody around, so she does not have many clothes on. The maidservants can thus relish the sweetness of her scantily clad body, and she jokingly says, Hey Shamaju, the cooling sandal paste and camphor that I put on your body to extinguish the fire of your separation from Krishna swiftly turned into dust and powder. But how amazing! Now the fire you used to make cakes for Krishna is quickly cooling you off. Hearing these words,
In separation, she feels so much fire. She is burning in that fire. This is the beauty of separation. Viraha. When we are in Viraha, it is very heavy fire. This fire a camphor or sandalwood paste is not helping
Quando c'è
because
questo
it's
qui non c'è niente per rinfrescare.
inner fire.
Quello che può
And when she goes to the fire to cook for Krishna,
E quando lei va vicino al fuoco,
Then
that is no fire for her. Because she is doing for Krishna. So that is a fire is also cooling. Because she is doing for Krishna.
siccome lo lei lo fa per
When we do for Krishna,
allora
she is teaching if you do for Krishna,
che addirittura diventa rinfrescante.
it's not you are sitting near to the fire. That also cool you because you are serving to Krishna. And when you are far from Krishna, you have to feel that fire.
E allora la questione è così che se sei vicino a Krishna il fuoco è rinfrescante.
Sri Radha.
E quando invece sei lontano c'è tutto il fuoco brucia.
And one thing, again you listen this pastime. The gopis
Le gopi
and difference of the manjaris,
e le amiche
you have to know.
devono mangiare.
What is gopi doing and what is manjari doing?
E quindi qui c'è da considerare
Gopis are helping
cosa fanno le mangiare e cosa fanno le gopi.
when Radhika is not with Krishna,
Le gopi aiutano quando
doing something for Krishna.
con Krishna, che fanno qualcosa
And Manjari's work starts when Radha is with Krishna
e invece
or alone going to meet with Krishna. Then Manjari need the best servant she needs who can keep this secrecy,
le mangiare
privacy,
quando
that what they are,
delle cose per
what is happening,
e qui Guru Maharaj sta
even the Avishar
privacy.
for meeting to her.
Privacy.
And when they meet, what happens?
Krishna corrono anche le mangiare.
This is the difference
E questa è
of Gopi Bhav and Manjari.
questa è la differenza tra gopi e mangiare.
Read from beginning again.
Oh, Vadoru, nicely tied girl. After you very carefully cook many kinds of sweets for Madhu Matana, Krishna,
Dopo che hai cucinato dei bei dolci molto accuratamente per Krishna,
on the order,
Cooking time alone you can do, or you need 50 helper for cooking.
dice quando è il momento in
But you are not with Krishna. You are cooking for Krishna. You know?
quando devi cucinare,
Go on.
perché ti ci vogliono, quindi dice
on the order of the Queen of Raja
sei
Yashoda,
con Krishna.
you hand them to your girlfriends like me.
You see, girlfriend. Understand? Now,
Adesso
I am your girlfriend,
io sono la tua
not Dasi,
tua senatrice.
like me.
But this is Tulsi Manjari speaking, no?
No,
No?
try to understand.
E allora
Friend means not Manjari.
Tulsi Manjari
He is telling you are behaving like a friend to me today.
Acha.
Yeah. Wow.
To bring them to Krishna.
portarle a Krishna.
In his Swarupa Vesh, Sri Raghunath Das
In
serves
Sarupa ways, he says, you make me your girlfriend today. You give the independent job to take care of Krishna.
Quindi Raghunath dice
You're not going, I go where you go. This is Manjari Bhav.
che questo è il mangiare
And when you send for Krishna to me, is a gopi bhav.
vanno dove va invece
You're sending alone, and I don't leave you. I only follow like a shadow of you. Today you give the position of friend, but I have to do because this is your order from me. Understand?
So subtle.
Huh?
Very subtle.
That I want to explain how you will understand Manjari Bhav if you don't know the difference between Manjari and Gopi. Go on.
He has a very vivid experience of these Rasika services.
Yeah, vivid experience of Rasika service. We have to understand different vivid means varieties.
Lively.
Huh?
Lively.
Likely means many varieties of that in the service. Today, different variety of service you give. You give service, but different varieties of service.
e di questi servizi in tante varietà.
Go on.
In the previous verse, he perceived the Surya Puja. In this verse, he sees how she is ordered by Swamini to bring ladus and other dishes to Krishna's abode Nandishvara in the afternoon.
This is also different type of service. Never you do this. You never send alone for this sending.
Many gopis go.
Yeah, you send your friends, but you give today position to me the friend service. So it's a vivid type of service, different varieties of service. Go on. If you are in Manjari practice bhav, then you can understand this. Because this is the highest service. How this is the highest service? When you will go in to understand, then you will. Everyone.
When will we go in, Gurudev?
No, this is the mercy of Raghunath Das Goswami. By his realization, he is giving varieties of services. That you know, which service today you have position to do.
Descrive differenti varietà di servizi.
Understand? Go on.
After Srimati had performed the worship of the sun god in the afternoon, she is forced to separate from Krishna.
Now you see,
Yes.
she is performing the service of God, Sun God, Surya.
Lei fa il servizio
So this is formal, not a meeting time with Radha, not a Abhisar time. This is worshiping of Sun God. So what they need? Manjari or Sakhi? Sakhi always go to associate with this. Gopis goes, but the Manjari is always like a shadow there. And they are watching what is happening.
anche questa vicenda del Gopi.
Like a shadow. Shadow of Gauranga.
Vanno allora
So Manjari is all like a shadow of Radha. Any place he goes, shadow is going. You go any place, your shadow will go with you.
sì, c'è come quando no? Quando andate in qualsiasi posto l'ombra vi segue.
They are the fewer, Gurudev.
Huh?
They are the fewer, the observer.
You, shadow, you can check, and shadow is looking to you.
Voi lo potete vedere, guardate, l'ombra vi guarda. Potete
Go on.
In Govinda Lilamrita, this event is beautifully described.
Why Govinda Lilamrita? Is Govinda Lilamrita is written after Mahaprabhu or before?
Perché la Govinda dell'Amrita è stata scritta prima o dopo?
Before.
Before,
Before,
right?
yeah.
Prima,
Before.
giusto no?
Huh?
This is from
Yeah.
Krishna's calendar.
I have no
I
idea.
also don't
No,
know.
lo so.
But Govinda Lilamrita is Gopi Bhav, you will see.
Però Govinda dell'Amrita, se voi andate a vedere, ecco che fa.
Gopi Bhav is there.
C'è Gopi Bhav.
Srimad Bhagavad is Gopi Bhav. Maharaj. But Manjaris are there. But it's never, nobody goes details in Manjari Bhav.
Però in queste scritture non si va nei dettagli.
Only Mahaprabhu, because the Mahaprabhu Radha has only heard from Manjaris. So he explained, because he is the Radha expansion, Chaitanya, so he is explaining that Manjari Bhav, I want to relish that Bhav.
Siccome Chaitanya
Radhika wants to relish Manjari Bhav.
espansione
In Chaitanya.
Radharani, allora spiega il mangiare Bhava, che in quel caso è Radharani che vuole sperimentare le sensazioni della vita.
The picture of fair-browed Radhika's golden body was filled with the pleasing milk of her heart's lover's playful sports. This gave great joy to the eyes of her girlfriends.
Girlfriends, you see. These girlfriends need them, because it's a game, playing game.
E dà piacere, questa vista fa piacere alle sue amiche. E Gurudeva dice, sentite, si parla di
But now this jug or this container lost its color because the poison of her separation from Krishna turned the milk sour and their eyes began to burn of it. Yeah, again, the girlfriends come now.
Huh?
Again they come. When Sri Radhika comes home, her girlfriends anoint her transcendental body with cooling substances like camphor, sandal paste. Again the girlfriends.
Yeah? What?
Yeah, her girlfriends anoint her body with cooling substances when she comes home after Suya Puja.
Yeah.
This is the Manjaris.
Girlfriend. Girlfriend is not Manjari. Go on. You have to understand.
This is a very private seva.
Private seva is a girlfriend.
dice il servizio privato lo fanno le amiche.
Girlfriend. Dasi.
Servitrici, grazie.
They are helping.
Aiutano.
Sometimes girlfriend can do.
Questa è una cosa che
Go
le
on.
amiche lo fanno.
But these things immediately dry up and fall from her burning body again. This is how afflicted she is out of separation from her prana Vallabha. The Sakis are thus continuously engaged.
Sakis. Gopis.
In anointing Sri Radhika's body or limbs with sandalwood pulp, lotus stems, green tender leaves, and other cooling substances.
Quindi il corpo di lavorante viene rinfrescato con petali di fiori, sangue.
Meanwhile, one gopi named Chandankala comes and tells Radhika that the queen of Braja, Yashoda, has ordered her to cook Krishna's evening meal.
E quindi arriva
Yeah.
che ordina a Radharani
After Radhika hears from Chandankala
gli arriva un ordine di cucinare.
about all the nectarian leelas that Krishna was playing at his parental home, she personally begins to cook sweets for him in order to remain patient.
Mentre vengono raccontate a Radharani anche i giochi che Krishna fa a casa, lei comincia a cucinare.
The preparation Swamini single-handedly cooks for her prananath in the evening on the order of Mother Yashoda are excellent. She does not wear many ornaments and she cooks alone. There's nobody around, so she does not have many clothes on.
Non c'è nessuno che gli sta intorno.
The maidservants thus can relish the sweetness of her
Vestita in maniera semplice
body, and she jokingly says,
e senza tanti
now the maidservants are there again.
Right. Maid servants are there. They are watching. Now she is joking.
però ci sono le servitrici che
Shadow cannot go far. Watching this.
guardano
So explaining about that.
e gli piace, si diverte.
Huh? One is a viewer, now is a shadow cannot do anything. He's watching.
Sto parlando dell'ombra, che come l'ombra
Hey Shyamaju, the cooling sandal paste and the camphor I put on your body to extinguish the fire of separation from Krishna swiftly turned into dust and powder. But how amazing!
unguento sul corpo,
Now the fire you use for making cakes for Krishna is quickly cooling you off. Hearing these words, you affectionately tap me on the cheek with your finger.
vai, vediamo.
She says, stop it. Because he knows the art of Radhika Varnan. Manjari is so close. She knows the feeling. When you are in comfortable bed, you are in the fire. And when you are near to the fire, he's cooling you.
Quindi qui c'è questo paradosso. Sei
Very strange.
e ti sembra di essere dentro il fuoco.
Why is cooling you?
Quando invece sei vicino al
Because you are cooking for your lover. So this is cooling you.
dici perché ti rinfresca? Perché
Then
stai
she
cucinando per il tuo
be quiet.
Swamini puts all the preparation on golden plates and covers them with sheets. She has full faith that Tulasi and the other maidservants will feed Krishna as if she herself is doing it.
So consider. She feels she herself doing with the medicine.
Quindi lei stessa fa questa cosa insieme alle cameriere, alle servitrici.
They are so fixed. Never diversions of them. Yes.
the practicing devotee should also immerse themselves in that rasa.
That emerge, you see, both of things we are explaining. This is Raghunath Das Goswami mercy. Where you want to immerse yourself, here, there, both place, or this place. Explain this. You understand?
Ce lo capite?
Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, Dehe Nakorio Ashta, don't place your trust in the material body. Trust should be placed in the spiritual body.
That place in his spiritual life. That is the subject to understand.
Questo è il soggetto.
Material cannot be a spiritual.
Il materiale non può essere spirituale.
You can say it's wrong. When a spiritual touch material, it becomes spiritual. Yes, right. But touch should be there. Your spiritual soul, you touch your spiritual identity only by soul, your material body will change. You change with your spiritual identification, your nature will change, material identification will change. But touch has to be important. We don't want to touch there. We want to forget that. We are planning only to how to run away from the my spirituality. Narayan Maharaj said, this is the problem. Our ritual injunction block me to go over than that. You have to leave it. Bhagavad Gita is telling, Sarva dharmana partajye, leave all your religious activities. If you don't practice, you will live in that. That is the major issue for you. Then, Mam ekam sharanam is minor. What is your major subject? Mam ekam or dharma?
E quindi qual è la cosa che interessa? Non il cambio, cioè Krishna solo o il cambio?
Krishna lotus feet is one, or Mam ekam means my one lotus feet. Mam means my, ekam means one. Ek means one. Krishna one, who is the Krishna one? Only Krishna one, that one. Sharma. There are no other religious practice. Sarva dharmani pratajya, all religious activities you have to forget.
Tutte le attività religiose te le devi dimenticare.
Then you can go.
Allora puoi andare.
Narayan Maharaj say hidden path of devotion.
Dice Narayana,
If you want to go for Raga Bhakti, you have to out from religious life.
se te vuoi andare verso la Ragabhakti devi uscire fuori dalla
Is same or not? That is a Nitya Dharma.
Questo si chiama
Ma Mekam, my one,
la mia unica.
is a Jiva Dharma, Jaiva Dharma.
Questo è Jaivana. Jivana. Il dovere della
My dear, complicated. We create complications.
Siamo noi che creiamo le complicazioni.
We have to analyze details.
Dobbiamo analizzare
Mahajan word, Mahajan Gata Supantha. What is to? We have to understand what want to say
bisogna capire quello che vogliono dire Magia.
and how to move in that direction.
Bisogna muoversi nella direzione che loro vogliono.
That is my goal. Here, Gopi Bhav is one there and one is Manjari Bhav. We have to analyze where we are, we will analyze that Bhav. I will never change my Bhav. If you are in motherly mood, you have to be motherly mood. That Mother Jasoda ordered to Radhika to cook. Motherly nature. She said, do this. Why not to other? Because she has a love for Krishna. She knows. This mother knows everything about his son, how he feels and what he wants. There are many. Why he said Radha to do that? Mother knows what Krishna will happy, my son will happy with God. Gopi is happy to bring cook food to Krishna. He is interested. And Manjari is a shadow. She is watching what happened. And he said, what is happening to you, my Swami? In near to the fire, you are not hot. You open all your clothes, you don't want to wear something. And we are cooling you. I see your friends are cooling you and putting the all sandalwood paste and camphor, chandan and what is camphor kapoor to you, and that you burning after that. Where was the fire? That's it. That's what was the fire? Viraha fire. Separation. Bed become like a horse burning. Eating. That. Understand?
The bliss of Brahman multiplied 10 million times is not one drop compared to the ocean of bliss that the devotee swims in when he considers himself to be Krishna's servant.
Again, repeat this word.
The bliss of Brahman.
Slowly, they all listen.
This is one verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. The bliss of Brahman multiplied 10 million times is not one drop.
Not one drop. Not one drop.
Compare
10 million times, but it's not one drop.
Compared to the ocean of bliss that the devotee swims in when they consider themselves to be Krishna's servant.
Yes. 10 million times Brahman. Bliss is not one drop of Krishna. Devotees were relishing with the Krishna's association. Really, sincerely. Go on.
And the self-identification as Radha's maidservant.
Self means soul identification. Soul when it will accept that I am a dasi of Radha.
Is even more blissful than that.
Understand? Again repeat.
The bliss of Brahman multiplied 10 million times is not one drop compared to the ocean of bliss that the devotees swim in when they consider themselves to be Krishna's servant. And the self-identification as Radha's maidservant. The self-identification as Radhika's maidservant is even more blissful than that.
Radhe, Radhe. Understand? But what? Identification of not your plastic body. Identification yourself. The soul becomes. Accept that this soul is Radhika's.
L'identificazione deve essere politica, che è semplice.
Means you start living in your garden house.
Quindi cominciate a vivere all'interno del mondo di sé.
Is yourself, not your plastic body.
Non con il corpo di plastica.
Then one thing asking that I have a garden house, but I have a family also. I have a children also. I have a husband also. I have a wife also. I have to care to everyone. Why not? You can do it. Then Krishna says, Atman Sukh Priti Vancha Dhare Kamna. If you want to enjoy, is a kama. And Krishna Sukh Priti Vancha Dhare Premna. When you, that moment also in the service mode, that is prema. And to reach to prema, to become maid servant of Radhika, you have to always 24/7 practice to live in prema. Try to understand. Good time or bad time, always you have to be balanced to live in the prema. Atma Sukha Priti Vancha Dhare Kamna. English, if I want to enjoy myself with something, is a kama. And I am that moment also in the service. This is, you give me this service, I have to do it. Is a prema. This is the explanation of this sloka. So this is, you are living in your garden house because your mood is service.
Quindi è come se c'è paragone di vivere nel tuo giardino, perché
Seva sadhak rupena, siddha rupena chatrahi. Means siddha rupa, when you will go in your spiritual identity, is always umbrella. You cover in that umbrella, rain will come, sun will come, heat will come, but this umbrella will protect always.
agisce nella tua valuta,
Right.
dice, allora
Hidden path of devotion, these words are there. Seva sadhak rupena, siddha rupena chatrahi.
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur.
I say Narayan Maharaj because I understand there by his mercy. This is the umbrella when we live in garden house in this Guru Kripa, we got the umbrella to cover, protect from the sun and rain and heat and all circumstances. Chatra means umbrella. It's a divine protection, man. You cannot believe that. And how much you will increase, you will vanish and you will enjoy that.
E più incrementa, e più ne godi, e più
Rajatashan.
Prabhupada give also some instruction because we were in a schooling, primary schooling. We are in Siddha, no Siddha there. Nobody read page 4 of Prabhupada. They read only the slokas. He is saying page 4 introduction, Sarup and Sarup Siddhi is the goal. To identify your Sarup, your spiritual identification, that you are Radha Dasi, and develop this perfection. And when this comes, when Guru Nishtha, Ishta Nishtha, means first is Guru Nishtha, confirm faith in Guru, in his Prabhupada said, I love my Guru. One Maharaj asked me, Giriraj. Then Narayan Maharaj said, I love Prabhupada and this, that. He said, this is Vaidhiva. It's not Raga. What? You love me and I am your Guru. Why Vaidhi Bhakti? He said, because you don't know my Sarup. You don't know Prabhupada's Sarup. And you don't know your Sarup, so it's not Raga.
se non conosci la sua vita,
It's a Vaidhi.
non hai capito la sua vita.
Read hated part of it. It's a Vaidhi. Sadhak Deha, anything working is Vaidhi. One day you like, next day you will not like. It's a Vaidhi work. And if you see the Siddha Deha, you know your garden house and you see my Gurudev is in garden house, never Vaidhi will affect. Because that is the only point of relishment and development of our life. Material body can do mistakes. Material mind can do mistakes. Material senses can do mistakes. But spiritual Sarup cannot do mistakes. she has to fix in one identification. If he is Gopi, he will fix in Gopi Bhav. If he is Manjari, he will fix in Manjari Bhav. If he is motherly lovers, he will fix in motherly Bhav, like my Gopali, my Gopal Bhav. And for universal, she will see only mother. Mother will see only mother. Manjari will see his Swami. All will change. Life will change. Our vision will change, my dear. Different vision will come. No, it's surprising. That's the umbrella. This umbrella we need in our life. When they will come, it comes by your mercy to me.
Can I read the last two sentences, Gurudev? So nice. Radharani considers the kinkaris to be her own.
You see. In Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter, devotional practice. Krishna said, if you want to become my dear, you have to do this. And this doing is devotional practice to be a Radha Dasi. You see, take the book, Bhagavad Gita, and read from 13, 14 to 20, 12 chapter. And see this practice will become Radha Dasi or not. Only 12 chapter, every day one practice. And by doing this, you will become automatically, Krishna is telling here, you will become my dear because you will dear of Radhika. If you are dear to Radhika, you are not my dear. Krishna dears not. Krishna will not like you. You are not my dear because you understand Krishna Tattva. Je Krishna Tattva Veda, Sahi Guru hai. Guru Tattva, what is Tattva? This is the Tattva. How to understand what is the goal of your life. And the day you understand, Krishna will say, you are my dear. They are one. They are not two, my dear. To understand Krishna Tattva, we need Radha Dasa. Because she knows the most highest how to attract Krishna. Radhika knows this. Read second line, working toward left.
My Rupa, my Tulasi, my maidservant. Oh Swamini, I don't want anything else but belong to your group.
Yahoo! You see, my Rupa, my Tulsi, you understand difference. You are belongs to me. You understand, I want to confuse you in some past time. But my Rupa and my Rati, you understand. So I like you. You are really my Manjari. You think that you understand. How much for Mahajans?
Guardate come sono misericordiosi i mangiati.
This is the book for PhD student. And to understand, if you understand, You will see everything in one. Then you will understand why you are here. Why mercy comes from where? Then you will say this mercy comes from Jesus. Jesus gave this mercy to know what he comes for love. And this is the center. Radha Dashyam is the center.
Il rifugio finale è la Radha.
Radhe. Homework. I give you homework.
What is the homework over there?
12th chapter, read 13, 14 up to 20. 6 or 7. How many? 7. How many days are there? 7. Every day one sloka, not mine. But homework is big there. You have to practice and watch where you are doing mistake and how to improve it. Radha Dasi who don't go in exchanging of the sharing in 10:30, they don't want to become Radha Dasi. I'm watching this. They are not interested to Radha Dasi. They want to become other bhav. And who likes to go for Radha Dasi, if they go in that sitting and sharing, they are qualified for Radha Dasi. They know without homework, Radha Dasyam is not possible. It's not a philosophy to learn only listening will help me. You have to practice 24/7. Then Radha Das. Sleeping, eating, toilet, walking, talking. Every moment you have to be conscious to be a Radha Das. 24/7, non-stop. Sleeping time also. You watchful what dream is coming. Is of all homework here. That's a devotional practice. Another is, what is it? Vaidhi. Vaidhi. Naimittik dharma, anitya dharma. What you read more to know.
Varnashram dharma.
Varnashram dharma. One Maharaj is only talking on this. Naimittik dharma, anitya dharma. I say, what? We are only doing this? And how to go to the nitya dharma? This is say nitya dharma. This is nitya dharma. All are anitya dharma. Naimittik dharma.
Questo è il Nitya Dharma.
Grazie. Clear? Do what we like to do. But all necessity. Anitya dharma. On this is okay. But every plate, it is in less. You see whole Bhagavad Gita, but 6, 7 slokas. One sloka 317. Atmarati. If you develop Atmarati and happiness in yourself, you don't need to do anything. Means you identify your garden house, you start living, no need to do. Because everything will start. You will become not an actor. you are watching,
Viewer.
you become viewer. Right. Sorry.
Radhe